Namaskar, Acharya ji. My name is Abhishek Yadav. I was doing MTech from IIT, and recently I've joined Atomic Research Center as a trainee scientific officer. So, as you mentioned about the we are losing the time. That what bothers me, and in relation to I want to ask in relation to the career. I'm facing this conflict whether to continue my job or not, because the earlier what reasons I had for the job was money and position in the society, but it is no longer the reasons, which is why I'm finding it difficult to continue the job. I find psychological problems are more important to be resolved, but at the same time I'm facing this dilemma of public opinion. What if I lose the job? Should I, sir, continue with the job and find the purpose? Because these things are acting as an obstacle. I'm finding it as career by continuing by being occupied with the job most of the time. I'm losing the time.
When you are serious about victory, you do not strike at the enemy without being fully prepared. Those who just plunge themselves into battles without having checked their preparedness are the ones who don't love victory too much. Right? Don't underestimate Maya. There was a reason you got into your current job. Public opinion, money, prestige and all that. Have you so fully changed that these things won't matter to you anymore at all? No. So Maya smiles. Even as you contemplate your resignation and such things, she smiles. Because she knows that you are not fully prepared in the inner sense. So you will resign and then regret the decision, because you have just not thought of the consequences. When you are to fight Maya, you have to use all your resources, especially thought. Think of what you're going to do next. And don't overestimate yourself. Know that you still have a desire for social sanction and money and such things. So if you resign from here, have you prepared an adequate and a better option? Or do you just want to hop onto the road and become a job seeker and later on curse spirituality? And that happens with so many people, you know. In a moment of excitement, in a spiritual fit, they put in their papers, and then the entire life they keep cursing all the spiritual teachers and the books, entire spirituality itself. Oh, I tried to be a rebel, a spiritual activist, and I did this, and see, I'm facing the consequences even till date. So be prepared for her recoil. She doesn't let her prey escape so easily. Caught in the web of corporate job, as you say, you are her prey. If you make a half-hearted attempt to escape, you will only hurt yourself. Such attempts should not be made at all till the moment you know that you will definitely succeed, or at least you have a very strong probability of success. So look for something that offers you a purposeful workplace, where your job entails doing something more fulfilling, and also a place that offers you at least average kind of decent money, because you are not a realized saint or something. A small paycheck will make you feel small, and then all spirituality will disappear. You have to be very practical in these things. So figure it out before you take the leap.
So it's just that what bothers me is the time is running out. So that what troubles me. I'm not able to concentrate in my job as well.
I fully well understand there is something pushing you to quit your job. I appreciate that. But I also know the power of man's inner tendencies. That's what I'm calling as Maya. Today, because you have a decent paycheck, therefore you are thinking of job fulfillment and self-actualization and such things. It is because you already have decent money coming every month. The day that paycheck disappears, all your noble intentions will be at the risk of disappearance. So if you think time is running out, then act swiftly. Swiftly you figure out a better alternative. But without having a better alternative, if you blindly jump into the unknown, chances are you will not be able to take the suffering and the consequences. I repeat, because this battle is important and because this battle must be won, therefore one must not make rash decisions. Are you getting it? If you want to hit a 6, you don't attempt that on every ball, do you? You wait to get settled and you wait for the bowler to make mistakes, at least some mistake. So you have all these things in your calculation, and then the moment comes when you lash out. That is if you are serious about winning the match. If you just want to have your 2 seconds of bravado, then you can do anything. Dance at the ball, slog, miss, clean bowled. I'm not discouraging you, right? I just want you to be adequately prepared, because in youthful idealism, one rushes into decisions without being able to sustain them. Whatever you do must be sustainable. Are you getting it? So,
Yes.
Take a little bit of time, prepare yourself well, figure out options, gather knowledge, do some research, so that the next place you go to is indeed better than the current one. If you just keep hopping without discretion, how do you know that the next place will not be equally bad or worse?
Yes, so I'm getting your point. It's just that I'm not finding a valid reason to continue with the job, like money or position. So maybe I have to figure out what I have to do with the money.
Yes, obviously. See, you are the best judge, obviously. If you think that you are in an inner position to just discard the money and other things right now, this moment, then put in your papers this moment. But mostly it does not happen. So I am speaking from a generic point. I have seen a lot of youngsters make idealistic decisions and later regret them. I don't want that to be repeated again. But if you feel you are prepared, take the plunge. Bravo.
For this thing, I am prepared, but for the public opinion, I have to be prepared for that also.
So prepare yourself well.
Yes.
Do your inner exercises.